takes it down to the 7. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Holden finds his man on the left. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Nevada going quickly. Second down, gonna throw it. Turns up, it's Gibbons. Could not make his way to the corner. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
They boot it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Rush is on. And down he goes.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Going for the big play. Makes a deep grab. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Nevada going quickly. On 3rd down, here's Brown. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On the ground with the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's got enough to move the chain.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Fires to the big fella. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Nevada going quickly. One defense tries to get off the field. Out wide left, it's Harris. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Quick give. It's Barfield. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
2nd down to the air. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a good sign for this defense, man. Their first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together. And they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive. To understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, this defense has their hands full today.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth. Sees a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, the offense at this point is just doing everything they can to not give the football back to their opponent.
And attack them.
The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense looks as if it's coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Hawaii calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Out wide right, it's Turner. Turning it on! Inside the 50. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
Tosses it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. For and makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. He'll start on the ground with Brown. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. One snap coming before they head to the locker room.
Here we go, ready. Wide, 53,
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the number 5 team, the Clemson Tigers.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Rainbow Warriors head coach told me at halftime, he said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting the second half on offense, he said, if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Hits inside. It's Barfield. Fights off a defender. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw one first. Throws for the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeps it moving. It's Barfield. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Come. Right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Under pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense. protect their quarterback a little bit better.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Look out! Left side is Harris. Brought down at the 10-yard line and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Barfield. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running inside, it's Barfield. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Here's Brown to begin the drive. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Maybe 1 notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for space. It's Barfield. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. He wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it. Got an alley. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Play action on 1st down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that.
Second and long here. Finds his man on the RPO. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Nevada going quickly. Defense looks like they're coming. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Drops back on 1st down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Still on his feet. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The run inside. It's Turner. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Cuts it upfield. It's Turner. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. One more time, it's Brown. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
This guy has been a machine all season. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Straight ahead, it's Barfield. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Handoff again. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Right down the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Nevada going quickly.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Again, it's Brown. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Nevada will be forced to punt. Well, so much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. Not when you can return like this guy. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Guys, here on the Hawaii sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Rush right in his face. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Trying to take it back. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it, time running out, got to get the football back. 2 good plays, now 3rd down. I stay aggressive, have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive, get that football back for your offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide right, it's Brown. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Trying to get started. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. It's a one-possession game in the fourth. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. He'll get rid of it. Makes a grab past the marker. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
All right, fourth quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. At quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
Makes the grab. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. On the move. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Takes a hit as he fires.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a...
Looking for a deep man. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with...
Down, ready. Red, ready, go. Down, ready. Red, ready, go. Ready, go, go. Down, ready, go! Ready, ready, go, go! Ready! Black 88, Black 88! Here we go, ready, go, go! Down, ready, go, go!